Welcome back to Eat the Canvas, where it is my goal to inspire you to grow more of what you eat. And today I want to get into tomato plants. Now, over the last year of growing or trying to grow tomato plants, I've had some failures. All the tomato flowers fall off, nothing produces, and if one tomato happens to shine through, it basically just somehow stops and doesn't really do anything. And I wasn't really having any luck growing tomatoes. I obviously knew that there was a way to grow them successfully because people grow them successfully. But I also recognized that there was some aspect, some knowledge that I was lacking to properly grow it. And I've learned a lot throughout this time. I've learned that they are heavy nutrient feeders. So if you don't have the nutrients that it needs in your soil, then you really can't have success with it. So I want to show you what my tomato growing looks like now. It has changed, I have grown, I have learned, and that is the journey of gardening and connecting back with your food. I wish I could show you all the difference of what my first attempts were looking like trying to grow tomatoes versus versus what it looks like now, but hey, all we have is now. This is the Sunrise Bumblebee tomato plant right here. It's a smaller form of tomatoes. You have some small ones growing right over there. You got some flowers still coming in, a lot of flowers still coming in. This plant is producing a lot of tomatoes right now, and it's growing from 2 center blocks right here. So as far as the nutrition goes that I was talking about, there's just a lot of different things that they need, and through research I was able to find some organic fertilizers. One of them you might have seen in one of the videos I posted for the growing the beans. I just wanted to, make sure that the soil had what it needed, because I was still building up my soil, because all this is still new and the soil doesn't have it organically as of yet. So in the meantime, this is how I'll be doing it. But I want to show you another thing. I mentioned in my last video regarding the seeds, how you can pick certain stems off of a tomato plant in order to continue to have it grow without having to plant the seed again. And it comes from, let's see if I can find one right now. Okay, so these little stems that come up in between 2 other stems, these are called suckers. They basically are another extension of the plant that can produce tomatoes. You see another one right here as well, coming up between these 2 stems. They always come up in this, like the I guess we can call it the armpit of it. Here's a small one as well. Some people just pick them off because they suck energy from the plant, or you can just, let me see if we can get it right here. There we go. Or you can just pinch it off, and there we go right here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in water. I'm gonna pull this stem off right here a little later, but I'm gonna stick it in water for right now. And let me show you what it looks like. Okay, it ends up producing roots as it sits in the water. Okay guys, there's a whole other plant that has been created, a whole other one of these that has been created from cutting off one of these suckers and sticking it in water and waiting a few days until the roots come out. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. An endless supply. So here's another tomato plant right here. I forgot what this one was called. It's not the same though. And even though, it's not producing what it could be, this kind of shows the in-between of when I was still learning about what tomato plants need. So obviously the flowers, all the flowers here didn't produce, only one did. There might be another one somewhere else, but yeah, I mean, this right here is a lot better than what it was the first time. The first time it was pretty much nothing, if not 1 tomato showed up. Now, because I know more of what they need in the soil, I can just keep them going for now. I want to quickly show two of the organic fertilizers that I use often within my garden. There is something called Garden Tone, which is a more balanced supplement for your garden. And then there is bone meal, which adds phosphate and calcium, which I have also learned when tomato plants lack calcium, they do very, very poorly, which probably was my issue. But these are the two I use, and instructions on using them are in the back. Now, like I said before, I am no expert when it comes to the biology of soil. There are just certain things that I've learned that the soil needs within it in order for certain plants to be able to grow successfully. And that's what I've been applying as time is going on. I have learned more and more, and it's nice to see things that you might have once struggled with in growing can now almost appear to be growing easily. And all it was a shift in knowledge and a shift in understanding. This is connecting back to our food. It comes with failures and it comes with the successes, but the failures help you to become more successful. It helps you to establish certain things that you know to do, and you learn from your mistakes, and you can share those seeds of wisdom and knowledge with others who are starting out as well. And this is what I want to continue to inspire you all to do. There are many videos on the biology and nutrient needs of tomatoes. There's plenty out there that you can find. I'm just inspiring you that, hey, you can do it. Even if things die, there's a reason. There's a reason. If things don't grow well, there's a reason. It's not just because your thumb is brown, okay? It's because there's a reason. There's a piece of knowledge or understanding that is lacking. And once that is gained, it makes all the change that you need. Again, this is the Canvas. See you next time.